Hi everyone, I'm Chet Udell, inventor of the Airglow, and you're probably watching this tutorial because you clicked on the tutorial button to learn about sensors with the Airglow. So how do we get sensor data from the Airglow into this Max application? And so we use these modules called Optron minis. They can be found in the patch generator. And click on the Optron mini and it creates a new module anytime you want one. Going to unlock the patch and click and delete that and close it back up. So we already have all the ones we want here. And as you can see, this gives you a tour of all of these sensors as far as what are the accelerometers and how they measure tilt and position relative to gravitational pull on each axis. The X being this away, which you can kind of see the data there, and Y and Z. And you can choose the different accelerometers in here. The gyroscopes measure the rotational velocity, and so it's in degrees per second. And so around that x-axis, again the y-axis and the z-axis, or this is the z-axis here. Oh, that's the accelerometer, sorry. This is why it's not. There we go, the z-axis. Yeah, that's better. The y-axis and the z, or the x, which is what we started with. There we go. All right, to get pressure, the line position, and the fret position, we use these selections in here. So pressure, I mean, it's basically the same, it is the same copy of that module over and over again with a different one selected. And I put them side by side just so you can kind of see the difference as I'm messing with them. Pressure here is going to give you the output of your finger pressure on the fingerboard between 0 point and 1 point. Line is going to give you a floating point between 0 point and 1 point, where 1 is all the way out to the end and 0 is closest to the inside. Fret, on the other hand, we're going to be counting from the outside in, so fret 0, 1, well 0 is hand is off, 1 is the first fret, 2, second fret, third fret, fourth, etc. And we're still dialing in, the fret position isn't exactly where these are, so we're still dialing this in. It's a simple firmware fix. It's just going to take a little bit of experimentation and adjustment for that. That's coming. Hover is the position of your hand above or away from the Airglow, so the further out you are versus the further in. And wave is your hand position up and down. Okay, and then glitter, you will have noticed this from a previous tutorial on the lights introduction. Glitter is not only a light effect, but it is also a data output. So when we turn that on, I got my density dialed in pretty low, and so it's just going to give like little blinky lights occasionally. And if you take a look at this glitter output, we got numbers here. These numbers are going to be 0 through the number of LEDs here in this effect, which is 48, and we have 48 LEDs in the Airglow. So these LEDs, or these numbers, correspond to the number LED that was lit up as part of that effect. The reason why that's cool is because not only will it be a visual effect in the Airglow, but then you can in turn use this number to trigger some other music effect. So whenever an LED lights up, we can get a position between 0 and 48 maybe, and like pan that sound in the stereo field that corresponds with the position or some other effect. All right, and that's the tour of the sensors.